The monsters roll through the mountains of West Virginia, where the sweet smell of State Fair funnel cake blends with the distinct odor of methanol race fuel. Up next, the big boys prove once again, when it comes to the monsters, the fairground is where the heart is. Welcome to the Mountain State, State Fair of West Virginia, in Lewisburg, West Virginia, to be exact, where we are waiting to start a monster truck competition on the front stretch of this beautiful horse racing facility right here in Lewisburg. And this will be our first look this season at the Vonders Motorsports clan, Preston Perez in the higher education cool bus you see right there, and then Matt Cody normally is driving the Iron Warrior. That's his normal chassis, but he will be representing Overkill Evolution with that scheme this weekend. And of course, this being a two extreme event, you can't forget the Bounty Hunter and Iron Outlaw, part of the 4-truck field that will take to this track right here in Lewisburg. As the stands pack out, we get ready for the start of Monster Truck Competition. Stay with us, Monster Power returns. Welcome back to Lewisburg, West Virginia. State Fair of West Virginia, as Preston Perez gets set to kick off the wheelie competition. Preston, out of Spokane, Washington, will set his first move right here. And he does a nice job. That is technically backsiding that obstacle. The pair of cars you just saw him run over there as part of the racing lane. The trucks will actually use the jammer stack to start time trials. They'll come down, go over the far right side that you see him squeezing past right now, make a hard left-hand turn and come back over the jump you see him taking right there. He stood it up beautifully. The cool bus. Starting things off in style. Now he's making his way back over for a second hit, but it's taking him a minute, so he jumped to a replay right here. Now we're on board. And you can see just how vertical he got out that left side window. A lot of visibility in that bus because there's so much open area around the wheel wells and the grill. You can see all the way through the front end of that, and that helps him a lot in competitions like this. And again, big air out of the cool bus. Preston Perez brings it across the front of the grandstands. We'll turn it around and head back to the pits. A nice start to our competition. So these guys are going to have to go some to get in the program. So look at that. Second hit. Look at the hang time. Nice shot for Perez right there. Real hard landing on the left-hand side of the truck. Shaking him around. Take a look from on board. As much as you see him moving, that is not near as much as these guys used to move around with these containment seats now. They stay pretty well in the center of those trucks. Here comes the newcomer, Tanner Root. This is only his 4th show in the Iron Outlaw. Have to see just how aggressive he's going to be here in the wheelie competition. And he gets real aggressive, standing straight up and down. Oh, he just tore the rear shot, well, he tore it completely apart. I thought he blew one out, but he actually ripped it in half, ripped the shafts completely out of the reservoir. And they have shut him down. They're not going to let him keep going like that. Ray Ray's running over to check on the rear end of that truck. Watch it again. And I'm pretty sure he landed on the throttle is what happened. With the tires spinning, it actually drove the rear end away from the chassis and pulled those shock shafts right out of the shocks themselves. Gonna take a little bit of work to get that truck back together for the time trials. We'll wait and see. That smoke you're seeing is actually the fluid out of the shock reservoirs that got on the hot engine in the rear of that truck. Now, Matt Cody, Overkill Evolution, that is his normal chassis, and he starts off big. Body is a little worse for wear. He had a rollover about a week ago in Elk River, Minnesota. But don't think Matt's just going to try to get through this one. He will compete. He will bring everything he has to the table. Let's see what he's got for a second hit. A little bit of hang time right there. Don't know if he'll take over the lead with that or not. Right now, Preston Perez is looking mighty strong with those first two hits he made. Second look at Matt Cody's wheelie run, and he got a big leap over the jammer stack. Pretty nice vertical launch right there. May have wanted to go into a slap loop, but you don't want to get on the throttle too hard. You can break a center section that way. But Matt gets through it in fine fashion. Here comes Austin Mitten out of Tonganoxie, Kansas, in the Bounty Hunter. And last time we saw him, he had to fight through a broken truck that broke a rear steering up in Connecticut last year. And one of these small venues, again, very tight space, and he did not have the rear steering to work with there, so a bunch of K-turns it took to get that truck turned around. Let's see what he's got here, though. Healthy truck. Slap wheelies aren't his specialty, and he carried that one beautifully. See what he's got for a second hit. Up and over the jammer sag with some big air, and he carries the front end. Actually gets back after it, gets kind of a double slap wheelie out of it as he gets into the bus. Oh, extra for the fans right there. A good run for Austin Mitten. I'd say that's probably going to take over. We'll wait and see what the official results are as the Bounty Hunter
this is where it gets kind of tricky.
Getting after it.
You guys are supposed to
carried that front end.
So we're going to choose a winner.
All the way down. There's another look at that same hit from where we're standing right here on the stage. And beautiful job. Second hit. Equally impressive. And look at the head time they're getting off of that jammer stack. And they've got to use that in the time trial. That's their starting line. So we'll see how this plays out as Austin with the double slap wheelie there. And he will indeed take the wheelie competition victory to start things off. See if he can carry that momentum on in the time trials. The monsters are on the clock. Stay with us. Welcome back to Lewisburg, West Virginia, as work continues under the Iron Outlaw. See Tanner Root changing out shocks. They're going to try to figure out how to get this machine back in action as we begin time trial competition. Ray with the green flag. Preston Perez off the starting line. You see up over the jammer car, hard hit on the front end. Between the bus and the grandstands. Now, He's going to have to go up over this obstacle and make an immediate left-hand turn, and it is tight. Very, very cautious not to get the fence over the final jump, and the finish line is right here in between the stage and the grandstand side. Not a bad run for him, but hopefully he'll be able to speed it up a bit coming around to again. He'll have 2 shots at this, but it's very, very tight. 28:05 to set the stage. We will see what the next vehicle in line has for him, and that should be...
That is now the time to be. Matt Cody's making his way.
Well, it'll be Matt Cody. I thought it was going to be Austin Mitten and the Bounty Hunter. It sounds like they're going to pull Matt Cody out here, as Mitten is over there underneath the Iron Outlaw, hoping to get that shock put back on. Matt Cody out of Williamsport, Maryland, driving what we're going to call E07 this weekend. Again, that's his normal Iron Outlaw chassis, sporting the Overkill Evolution Alien Nation scheme, and Matt representing him in style here. Came out kind of out of the front end, but very, very fast across the front stretch as he makes the left-hander up and over the finish line with a big leap. 22:42. Matt Cody. Almost 6 seconds faster.
Time is in for Overkill Evolution at 22.42.
Now Austin Mitten strapped in. He heads out. We get ready for the Bounty Hunter of Tonganoxie, Kansas.
Bounty Hunter is next. Locked and loaded.
Now here he does not want to carry that front end. He wants to get that thing down, make it stick, and get down track. Does that well. Again, very, very aggressive. Gets outside to make the turn. That's exactly where he wanted to be. And final jump, huge air out of Austin Mitten and the Bounty Hunter. 20:25 to take the lead out of round number 1. Watch this leap across the finish line. Huge air. Big, big hit for the Bounty Hunter. Here's another look at it. Dives to the left. That looked like a Jackie Jr. move right there.
With a time of 20.25
What a launch for Austin Mitten. 2025. He will take the round 1 fast time. We'll have to wait and see how he does when they re-rack him and bring him back for round number 2.
He was not able to get out here for the obstacle course challenge, obviously. Not what Tanner wanted, but nevertheless, a lightning fast time and some huge air from Bounty Hunter, and he gets the job done. It is time for round block. Higher education is back. They have a 20. West Virginia, are you guys
waiting to find out?
This is now
Ken Nowitzki getting the crowd pumped up.
To really drill down and get
Preston Perez now on the line.
Next up,
we were waiting to see if Tanner Root can get the Iron Outlaw ready for the second round of time trials. That's what was going on there. The Cool Bus now making his second pass. And again, down hard on the front end. Preston a little more conservative on the straight stretch. Very, very conservative there. He may be having a problem. And he doesn't get turned around at all. This is going to cost him this competition. Something went wrong. I don't know if he's having a problem with the rear steering or maybe something else, but Preston Perez, higher education. Something going on right there as he got a little bit bound up by the wall heading back to the pits. It's going to be a 29:89, slowest time yet, so we will wait and see out of the Right now, 2 trucks left, but we will find out if it's 2 or 3, because Tanner Root is right now looking at trying to get this truck back in competition. Here comes the bounty hunter, Austin Mitten. He ran last in the previous round. He was the fastest in that round. Now he'll come out second in round number 2. See if he can top the time. A 20:25 is the time he has to beat. But he only has to beat himself, so the best thing he can do right now is put an even faster time down and make Matt Cody have to really work to beat the bounty hunter. Tremendously aggressive front stretch charge, and again, leaps to the outside so he can make a nice tight left-hander. Not quite as much air, again, hard down to the left, but nowhere near the height we saw him on the first run, which is actually probably going to be to his advantage. 20.76, he came close, but he didn't do it. .51 slower than the previous round. Now, Overkill Evolution, Matt Cody. He's going to try to outrun Austin Mitten. He's got to knock off a 20:25. That's still the time to beat. Gets down on the ground very quickly. Up and over, let's see. Solid left hand, final jump. Big air out of Overkill Evolution. Slides to a stop in front of the grandstands. I think he may have done it. We'll wait to find out. Here's that leap. Look at the hang time from Matt Cody. We await. Find out what the elapsed time will be. 19:13, he did it. So that will be the time to beat, as I do believe Tanner Root has gotten the Iron Outlaw. I see the lane light on the right-hand side, so he will be bringing it to the line. Tanner Root will make a run. We'll see just how aggressive he can be. It looks like they're going to run single shocks on both rear corners of this truck, so he may not be able to be too aggressive, at least over the jumps. Although, he could probably get going in the straight stretch pretty well, because I don't believe he did any engine damage during the wheeling competition, so we'll wait and see. Tanner Root, the Iron Outlaw, getting ready to make his time trial run. A little bit hesitant there, not wanting to put too much undue stress. You can see single shock on both rear corners. So again, he's just not going to go after the jumps too hard. Gets bound up in that corner right there, just like Preston Perez did. The word that we got from Preston is that he had a little bit of a problem with his seat belts around the shoulder belt. Austin Mitten, the 29.89, so he tied Perez. Both of them having problems in the corner, but Preston with problems with that shoulder belt. That is what hurt him here in this low ET competition. There you see the victory going to Matt Cody and Overkill Evolution. We still have freestyle to go from here in Lewisburg. Do not go away. It's going to get wild. Stay with us.
A great time.
Back to Lewisburg, West Virginia, the State Fair of West Virginia for 2 Extreme Monster Truck competition. Get ready for Monster Truck Freestyle. We'll start things off with Preston Perez out of Spokane, Washington. Big hang time up on 2. He brings it back down. Big statement to start things off. Another huge leap out the backside as he heads down toward turn number 1. Get it flipped around. He's actually out of camera range right now. It's very dark down on that end of the track. trucks with true headlights, so that should help you out. Big leap right there, and again, hard on the left-hand side. I think he may have tweaked the sway bar coming down like that, but we'll see. As he heads back down toward the pit side. Looks like he may be having a steering problem now. The truck leaned way, way over to the left-hand side. Oh, he's got those belts pulled tight now. Again, a hard landing on the left-hand side of the truck. He's done some damage. That's more than a sway bar. As quickly as the ride height dropped, I'm going to guess he broke an air spring. There's a single shock with an air spring on each corner. The air spring controls the ride height, and it looks like he couple hard landings on the left right there. You can see the left rear actually doesn't come back out when he corrects. It's still, so he may have tweaked that sway bar, and then just two hard hits like this on that left hand side. There goes whatever he did break. Not a bad run for him. It was thrilling, but it was a little bit too short, I think, to get a win out here, especially in this field. Here comes Tanner Root now in the Iron Outlaw. He's going to make a freestyle run. See how aggressive he is again, though, because remember, he's only running a single shock. Both rear quarters of the Iron Outlaw, so see what Tanner can do. A little more aggressive here than it was in the time trial. He may have been slowing the truck before just this as he gets up and over the bus. I had talked to Preston Perez a little bit earlier. He said he was going for that bus, but he did not get the opportunity to find out what exactly happened to the pool bus a little bit later on. Hopefully we'll get some word back on exactly what broke. Tanner Root. Not doing too bad for a broken truck. I should say the truck is not technically broken right now. It's just they did not have an extra set of shocks to throw under there and revalve. They just had to throw these singles under the rear end and let it eat. So we'll see as he goes through. I'm a little bit more aggressive each time he goes after, but he's not going to air it out over the bus. And looks like that's going to be all she wrote for the Iron Outlaw. So between two short runs there at the beginning, I'd say Perez got a little more air, but Tanner Root should be proud of that with not much to hold the rear end up. Went out and after it and down on the nose and put the rear end down a couple of times, but nothing too hard. Not afraid to go after the bus, though. He did what he needed to do to lay down a run. Now, Austin Minton will be bringing the bounty hunter out center track. The Chris Kyle tribute truck out of Takamatsu, Kansas. You know he can get some hang time. That's huge here in the time trial portion, and he goes for another slack wheelie. Won him the wheelie competition. He's already getting some sparks out of those brake rotors. That thing just lit up. That might be metal on metal already. Big hit over the bus. Boy, you can feel it when he hits the ground. Look at the sparks out of the front end. I think he's already brakes on the front end of that truck. He's getting a lot of sparks out of there. Not been on the track very long, is he? Heads back. He's going to hit the bus from the backside. Big wheel stand. He gets over here near the stage. Almost into the fence. Had to lock it up right there. You can see the proximity to the fence. He got it locked up in plenty of time, though. Austin Minton out of Takamatsu, Kansas, making a statement about another big leap over the bus. Very, very steep ramps here on the front stretch of Lewisburg. He's kind of blocked in back there. Thought he might backside the bus again, but he can shut it down right there. That'll definitely take over the lead for the moment anyway. Austin Minton and the Bounty Hunter doing a nice job, the fans here in Lewisburg, West Virginia, and they appreciate it. Not too bad. He got a bit of a slap, Willie, to kind of get things started off. That was after a couple of warm-up hits he made to check the truck out, and then he just went after it. Big hits up and over this bus. Slammed down, and again, you could feel that thing shake the stage when it hit. 12,000 pounds of monster truck right there. And this was the hit. He started coming our way a little bit. Back up over here as he right over by the fence. Here now is Matt Cody in Overkill Evolution. He's already got himself a time trial victory. So this competition overall is between him and Austin Minton. Cody looking good in Overkill Evolution. A big Ford racing engine out of the Bonner's Motorsports camp. He throws dirt all over. Heads right for the bus. Nice job. He's going move to move to move. Now Austin anytime he had a lot of speed, he's going back to back to back on his moves, and that's something that is invaluable. The more hits you can put down in the freestyle, the better your score is going to be. He'll be the first one to hit that jump going that way. Matt Cody looking good. Big hit right there, and that, at this point, he's at the very least matched Austin Minton. I'd say he's on his way to victory. Back down there in the dark here, you can see how dark it is down there. He's way outside of the ring. You see him as he clods up here. A big hit for Matt Cody in Overkill Evolution. Representing that team proper. The man out of Williamsport, Maryland, making his presence known right here on the front stretch of the State Fair in West Virginia. It looks like they're wrapping things up to the donut. Brake rotors glowing. The fans are on their feet here in Lewisburg. Look at them. I'd say we got a winner out of that one. We will have to wait and see what the official judgment is, but I'm pretty sure Matt Cody just netted himself the overall here in Lewisburg. Listen to this place. Matt coming out, accepting the accolades. He did it. Overkill Evolution taking the freestyle victory here in Lewisburg, West Virginia, and with that comes the overall. Matt Cody out of Williamsport. About a 3.5, 4-hour drive for this crew to get down here to the southern part of West Virginia, and Matt taking the stage now to have a word with the crowd.
I knew I was going to come here and burn down in the great hands. They said it was sold out last year. World championship right there. I don't want to keep it. Hey, come on out, guys. See you next year.
Boy, he worked him to perfection tonight. A very, very good showing for Matt Cody. Good showing for everybody here tonight. Some mechanical problems with a little bit of our field, but we want to thank 2 Extreme Racing and Ken Nowitzki for their hospitality. We will see you down the road right here on Monster Power.